Galileo's discoveries by Lucy Castellano and Giacomo Neri.
Galileo was a 17th century Italian astronomer, philosopher, and physicist. He was born in 1564. He was a medical student but switched to mathematics in college. He used the idea of the telescope and built his own in 1609.
With the telescope, Galileo discovered many new things. He discovered that the moon was not smooth but had many craters and mountains. He published his findings in 1610 with the book Sidereus Nuncius, explaining his findings and disagreeing with past theories.
Galileo observed the sun through his telescope and thought that the sun had dark patches on it that we now call sunspots. He actually eventually went blind, perhaps from damage suffered by looking at the sun with his telescope. This was important because it helped prove the Copernican system correct and the Ptolemaic system incorrect. Using his telescope, he also learned that Venus went through a set of phases like the moon.
Galileo observed 4 points of light that changed their positions with time around the planet Jupiter. He concluded that these were objects in orbit around Jupiter that we now know as Jupiter's 4 moons.
Galileo observed that Saturn had what he called appendages, which were later confirmed that they were rings surrounding Saturn. Through certain telescopes, Saturn appeared as an oval, but Galileo argued against it, claiming that their telescopes were inaccurate. He also discovered that there were millions of stars in a long band, the Milky Way, that we can't see because they are too far from Earth.
In 1632, Galileo published dialogue concerning the 2 chief world systems and Ptolemaic and Copernican. First, his book was approved by Catholic churches but was banned shortly after publication because people thought it defied the Pope. In 1615, Copernican's book, The Revolutions of the Heavenly Bodies, was also put on the list of banned books. Since his teachings did not agree with the church, he was accused of being a heretic.